I remember a few weeks ago, I actually watched a lecture and it was really talking about like self improvement channels and like kids trying to actually, you know, grow their channel, start making money and stuff like that, which I fucking respect and really like good for you if you're doing something like that because especially like in my opinion is one of the best things you could do and like one of the best jobs you can work at, like you can work and actually like helping people and like getting them results and like being paid for it, getting paid for like something that you would already like love fucking talking about, right? Like that's like one of the best things that I believe the self improvement channels are like really good for. In my opinion, that's amazing, and I've been doing the same thing. The only problem is that in that lecture I saw that like the Hamza talked about you know how like kids 15, 16, 17 years old like talking about discipline, talking about the gym, talking about spirituality and how to make money, but they haven't made shit, like no progress, no gym progress, like nothing else. And it's like, how the fuck are you gonna teach about self-improvement if you don't know about something? Like okay, you can like document your journey and that's cool. It's like very nice way to authentically go about it because it's like you're not full of shit. You're like telling them, okay, I started like a week ago, so like come with me to my journey of improving and becoming better at this. Then like that's okay, that's cool. But then most guys are just like think they're some shit, think that they're like Andrew Tate's trying to speak in a very persuasive way and like trying to get people onto the community or buying their course or whatever, but they haven't done shit with their life. They haven't experienced anything, which is why like I've taken this advice, which is like you should experience at least like 6 to 12 months of trying something like a new skill, like self improvement, maybe something, yeah, like meditation, maybe like the gym, making money, something that has to do with self improvement. Like try to do it in a way that you spend like 6 to 12 months just fucking learning books, like trying out different tactics, sleep hacks, whatever. Try everything you need to actually improve that in the aspect that you're actually interested in, right? Hamza really talked about like doing this and like experiencing life first because you may have goals like money goals or whatever, but then it's like how you gonna get to those money goals and make a fuck ton of money if nobody's gonna listen to you and you're full of shit, right? Isn't it much better to fucking go experience life right now? Of course, I'm not telling you that you should be making money or you shouldn't be getting closer to your goals because like that's like kind of wasting time of like doing enough like experiencing life, yes, but then it's like what should like I believe I should make also videos while doing this just so that there's a momentum. I grow my audience, like as I'm growing as well, and then focus on YouTube fully. Really nice. Like in my opinion, I believe that's the best way to go about it, and I believe you can easily do that. Like documenting your journey, documenting your experience and stuff like that, and trying out different experiments and like showing people that you're trying something out. In my opinion, that's like one of the best things you could do. Growing like on YouTube a little bit, but focusing mostly like on self improvement. So like 80% or 70% on self improvement and 30% on YouTube. So basically, you may not even have a steady schedule or whatever, but then you're just making videos just so that there's proof that you're doing it, your credibility, all that stuff. I understand that, yes. So that's why I'm thinking that you should be doing this. You should be like experiencing life in a way. Like for example, climb mountains, bro. Like go climb the mountain or all mountains in your country, bro. Like in 30 days or whatever. Like Hamza talked about. Like do something outrageous, but like something that most people don't do. Like go talk to some rich people. Like go find them in like expensive cafes or somewhere where you can find like a rich person and just like, ask them questions about their success. Maybe you'll find like a mentor as well in there. But like doesn't matter. Like you can easily like do a bunch of shit that you can like tell people about, like your experience, like for example running a marathon, especially like something like it's outrageous that most people don't do. And like going to competitions like fighting, swimming like competitions, or I don't know, scuba diving, fucking, skydiving, like trying so much different shit, and like getting to experience that, and then like also being able to tell way more stories in your videos. Like especially like in this video right now, right? In the beginning of the video, I had like a story to tell, which wasn't anything too crazy, but I wouldn't be able to tell these many stories in my other videos as well if I hadn't experienced life a little bit. You could say that, okay, why are you not taking the advice? But then it's like, I am. Like, I even have experience in life because I've been, first of all, I've been in the gym for 8 years now, 8 to 9 years, and I'm 19 years old, so that's like a huge accomplishment for most of people. First of all, that's that. I've also been into looks maxing for 5 plus years. I've been trying different clothes, going out, like different occasions, and trying different watches, getting into all the crooks and like how you can see this, yeah, like basically being more in depth and trying different shit with like your looks maxing. I was meditating very consistently. I tried habits very consistently, like every single day. Like being consistent in certain habits, and like trying to be as productive as possible, reading books on fucking finance, on marketing, so much shit, bro. Like I've experienced in like a lot of stuff for my age. I believe I experienced a lot of stuff in a way that I also like. I was also going to swimming lessons, doing swimming competitions, and I was also into I was doing judo. I was in I was kickboxing for like a year or something. I was doing so much shit, and that's like that's my experience. I can say a lot of stuff about that. Of course, like it's not the end or whatever. It's not like, oh, okay, I'm sad, I don't have to experience any more life. But then it's like I'm still taking this advice and experiencing way more life. That's why I made a nice alphabetical date, which is like basically you add alphabets, like your whole alphabet from like A to Z, whatever, yeah. And then you add for each letter a new, like a date, right? So for A, there's arcade. B, biking or bowling, right? C, cooking. No, all that keeps going until the Z. And then like you find days and you find, I don't know, places to go and do that certain thing, like, and you fucking scheduled it, and you have like easily 24 26, sorry, date ideas. Or like you can basically do it with your girl. That's what I'm doing. You can do that with by yourself. Just do something like find some type of concept which is similar to that, and you can do that as well. And like that's easily what you can do, and like what like ideas you could say to work on, and just basically do one or two of those a week, and you're set for like do that for a few months, and maybe a little bit more. Then you're fucking set. You have so many more stories to tell, so much more life that you have experienced. People are actually waiting for to get money and stuff like that. In my opinion, I believe that's wrong, because it's like, yeah, you can get money, all that stuff. It's nice, it's cool, right? But then you're gonna want even more money. You're not gonna settle for less. And if you're gonna keep going like that, then you're not gonna experience life. Maybe you can a little bit later, but then it's like, isn't it much better to experience life now while you're still alive, bro? Like, don't think that you're gonna live forever, or like you're gonna live like 5, 10 years from now. You never know. Isn't it much better to experience life now while also working on your goal? Of course, find a nice middle. Of course, do that. But I'm not saying to sacrifice your work or business or like stuff like that. Just focus more on getting more credibility, experiencing life way more. I'm doing that as well. I'm not saying that I'm perfect or whatever. If you want to experience like more stuff like this, and share that story, share those stories, share the mountain, the mountain climbing, the trips, the I don't know, your scuba diving, your skydiving, your marathons, like whatever challenges you have, something like that you want to do in your life, you want to accomplish. Copy in the community and share that with others, because that's when you know that, okay, these guys are actually with me. They're with me with the journey, in this journey with me, and they're in this with me, and they're like, what they're trying to do is literally improve and experience life with me as well. So like, I want to talk to them. I want to spend my time with them. I want to network. That's what we want. I want you to fucking network with these guys inside there, with me, with us, everyone, and fucking go experience life, bro, and show it to us, show us your experiences, like write down your stories that you can tell, bro. Like do that. In my opinion, that's like one of the best things you could do, especially like when you're starting out, because most of the people are gonna say like, why am I gonna listen to you, right? You don't have experience, stuff like that, you and whatever. But then you're gonna say, no, I climbed 3 mountains in 1 month in my country, you know. I run a half marathon. I went on a trip for like 2 weeks and I got lost in the woods or whatever, and like people found me, or like crazy stories. Like try different things out, get lost for once, go to like a more dangerous place for once, and like do something, right? Of course, it doesn't have to be like, if whatever you're doing, or your topic that you're interested in doesn't have to do with like, I don't know, fighting or whatever, like making money and stuff. It's like about productivity, about stuff like that. Try going to different cafes, work in there, try out different concepts, and try like as much as you the more you can experience, the better, because the more you're gonna meditate, the more you're gonna try out different things, and like go to different cafes, and work on like a PC and a laptop, or like try different things and see what works better. That's how you're gonna help your fucking people grow and give them results. Because if other guys have like very, very different things from you, very different experiences from you, how are they gonna get tips from you, right? They can try whatever, but then they have to be like in all of those scenarios, you could say. Like you need to try everything, so that okay, I can help you with whatever problem you have, because I've tried this, 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 and like I know which one of these is the best option and what you should do the most, right? Not just be like another fucking YouTuber on like trying to teach some shit and trying to seem like a big boy or whatever, like an alpha male, and being like a fucking dumbass, trying like not even knowing what you're talking about, bro. And people can see through that. That's why I'm telling you, like, you should just experience life and just not bullshit people. In my opinion, that's the best thing you can do. Like, sit down right now. Sit down and think about what you can do, right? Think about, okay, what can I do? How can I experience life? What should I do, right? I'm gonna add like a link, a Notion link in the description, where there's gonna be like this alphabet date thing, which you can try. Of course, maybe it's not for you or whatever, but it's like a nice idea to start off of, and maybe try something like a different concept. But then this is a very nice start, in my opinion, so you can actually, like, from staying home all day and doing fucking nothing, or just working on your business and feeling like you're productive, going and experiencing life, trying out different things. My opinion, that's like you're actually living your life, and you're working on your business. Wouldn't you want that? Do you just prefer like working on your business all day and doing nothing else? Maybe making some money, yeah, of course, but then like money isn't that important, bro. Of course it is. I'm not telling you to not grind and like get a fuck ton of money to provide for your family and live the dream life that you want. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you can do both. Of course, like you cannot work 100% in your business if you're gonna experience life and go here and go there and like do a bunch of different shit and spend money on a bunch of different shit. It's like, of course, it's not gonna be as easy, but then you don't need to work on business right now if you think that you need money. What you need mostly right now is getting more experience. Of course, like if you're like 50-year-old like chiropractor or whatever, and you have like a PhD and you experience life as mostly for that does not apply for you. This applies for guys that are actually like 15, 17 years old, who haven't lived life yet, haven't done anything in their life, haven't even boxed once, or like worked out enough times to get some results. Like, this is for you. Stop wasting time.